Hello and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from Your Besties.
Woo!
This is where you write in with your questions and we'll do our best to answer them for you.
La-di-da.
La-di-da. Okay, here's a good one. I had sex with a guy I really like and now he's moving to literal Antarctica. What do I do? Let's see. Well, when is he moving? How many times can you hit it and quit it before he leaves for Antarctica? And are you trying to date him or do you just want to hook up with him?
If he was staying here in town, what would you have done? Right? And the question is, let's just be honest. It's over. Just be over. Just be over. I'm sorry. Because he's not going to move back. And if he does, let him look you up. Because that means he's been thinking about you the whole time. I'm sorry. This isn't great. And I'm assuming you liked him.
And you could also stay in touch while he's gone. Or just like,
What
you know,
for?
like you follow each other on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like a photo.
That's it.
That's it. You don't have to comment on everything. It's
Comment
just
on nothing.
Comment on nothing unless it's like a really cute penguin photo and it warrants a
No,
comment.
that seems like you're hanging on everything.
And don't like everything. You gotta like every 5 things.
Or just let it go because it's going to like hold you back and it's going to hold you prisoner and prevent you from moving on. I'm sorry that this is the case, but he left you no choice.
That's actually a good one. Wow, solid advice. Okay, I had really bad sex with someone really hot and he wants to see me again, but I just can't do it. Should I be honest? I literally have a hickey on the back of my leg.
Because he missed your mouth?
Like, what?
That's a weird fun fact at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what's the deal with the hickey on the back of the leg?
You can never go out with him again. And should you be honest? No. Why? Are you a monster? Leave the guy alone.
Yeah, I think you could just ghost him. You don't have to tell him.
Ghost him. Just be like, yeah, this isn't really working.
Yeah. Don't tell him he's bad in bed. Just be like,
Oh, no. Don't do that to him. Like, he can't... No, that's never going to change. But if he's lucky, he'll find someone who's equally as bad. And then 2 bads make a right. And then... Because you can never not think about the fact that it's bad sex. Like, once it's been made up in your mind just once, and you're like... You can never go back from that.
What if he has a really good personality
Nope.
and he grows on you and then, like, the sex can get better?
It's not an emotional thing. I'm not having a sex with your personality. There's 2 separate things. They're mutually exclusive.
But, like, do you like his personality enough that you could, like, deal with it and then it could get better over time?
Nope. What am I, 18? No. I don't have time to hope that you, like... No. Don't waste my time. I'm sorry. Because I just won't respect you. Are you having bad sex with somebody? No.
No. But, like...
Ew, no.
I don't know what the other half of his, like, person is.
Does it matter?
Yeah, because, like, what if he's really hot and you actually really like him as a person? And
Then
only
we
the
could be
sex
best
is bad?
friends, but you have no value to add.
I feel like it could be improved.
We can agree that we will not be sleeping with the same person.
Deal.
Because, ew. Like, give it your all. No, I don't have time for it. Look at my personality. You think I got time for, like, some... No. It makes me annoyed thinking about it. I did for a minute, and I swear to God, the whole time I was like, oh, I'm not being authentic to myself. This is killing me.
You're having, like, a moment. You're just like,
The whole
this is
time.
so inauthentic.
I'm like, I'm not honoring myself because this is killing me.
Wow. Yeah, you're really fired up.
I'm not into the game of like sucking it up in hopes that you figure it out. I am not your beta.
I think let's just agree to disagree. Because it can get better.
I'm not the person. Get better and then come back.
Okay. I met a guy at the bar and he wasn't getting the hint that I wasn't interested.
That's because you weren't saying anything. Shut up. Say, I am not interested.
Okay, this isn't even the end of the question
Okay,
yet.
but I'm just so sorry that like you are not using your words. Okay, go on.
Okay. He insisted on me giving him my number, which I refused. I gave him my IG instead. Now his friend request is sitting there and I really don't want to accept it. Is it rude or should I just accept
What
it?
is wrong with these people today? Why is everyone so fucking stupid? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I love it when you guys write in and Chelsea gets all fired up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't accept his friend request. Who the fuck
What
cares?
the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, it's not like you ever have to see him ever again, and who cares if you do?
You know what? You get what you tolerate. Don't be like, do you have any self-respect? No.
It sounds like she does need to learn how to use her words.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you
Or hit
can't,
delete. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't be so stupid about this.
Yeah, who cares? You're just rejecting him
What are you,
virtually.
15? Even 15-year-olds are like, no. And like, I was forced to give him my number? You're lucky you weren't manipulated in worse ways.
I do feel this
He
because...
forced me to take my clothes off.
Okay, maybe she's young because when I was in college, I felt like I was getting badgered to give this guy my number and he wouldn't leave me alone until I gave him my number. And I thought I gave him the wrong number, but somehow he managed to find me anyways. But it was like relentless. And it was like, okay, I'll just give it to you so you leave me the fuck alone.
Was there nothing to like get you to like use your legs and then walk away?
I think I was probably like too drunk to
Okay, well,
comprehend the
that's your
situation.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't take any responsibility for that. And this whatever age person, I feel like she's not young.
You think she's
Old
30s?
enough to know better. Then you have no business being in the public if you can't say no. Because it's a dangerous world out there. You have to be able to say no, not a harsh no, but a no thank you. I'm not doing this. No way in hell. I don't know how you want to say it, but you got to say no. Do you not say no? Do you say yes to telemarketers? And like, do you always donate? Do you always give to the homeless on the side of the road? Do you always give in when it's Girl Scout cookie season? Are you that manipulated throughout life? In which case, fine. Do whatever the fuck you do. Okay. Do we have any more?
Yeah, but this is like nicer, I think.
Come on now.
No.
Just be safe.
People just wanted our thoughts. Someone wrote in, what are your thoughts on the Victoria's Secret inclusive campaign fashion show? It was a real flop.
I'm not surprised, but yes, I do think that's what needs to start happening.
You know, it's a real flop.
It always is. It never tests well. But you know what? Victoria's Secrets need to start doing this, and I applaud them, and I'm very happy. Thank you for doing it, for not being tone deaf any longer.
I feel like I didn't even see the show.
Neither did I.
Like, it got no publicity.
I wouldn't watch it. They didn't want anybody watching it anyway.
I know. I feel like they just did it as show.
Oh, yeah.
Put on a good face. They don't really believe in the inclusivity.
No, but they went through the motions.
They did. And then I saw this photo promoting it, and it was like Bella Hadid, a girl that was like considered plus size, and then two other skinny models. I'm like, ooh.
I like how you said that. How somebody was considered to be plus
Considered
size.
to be
She
plus
was probably a size 6 or 8.
Probably. And then I was like, okay. And then I don't know, the other two girls. Oh, there was like one black girl and then one other, I think just like normal girl on the end. And I was like, how? You're just like doing like token people.
Yeah. They're like, fine.
Going through the motions.
It's my belief that it's not a real event. It feels like it was like staged in a warehouse just for a night that made it look like full production. It wasn't like what the old, historically, what you think of when it comes to the Victoria's Secret fashion show. I don't think it felt like we're just going through the motions and like, hey, everybody needs to report on Thursday at 4:30. Thanks so much because we're going to do this. Like an obligation in hopes of staying relevant.
What do you think about, like, do you think the inclusivity movement is here to stay and like brands actually believe in it?
0.
No.
Are you motivated? Does it make you feel good when you see a plus size model on there?
No. I think the only brand that actually does it for real is Good American, Khloe Kardashian, because she has been all sizes. Full figured. And she knows like how hard it is to be shopping for clothes. Something that Good American does is that they hold every single size.
Okay, so what you're saying is 2 different things. Visually, we don't want to see it. But yes, America needs it.
Yes.
So visually, we want to buy pretty. Mm-hmm. And then the reality is, gosh, and I do think that's why it's so successful. The price point's right. And the fact that you are that is why that brand will stay successful way longer than a lot of other brands.
Yeah, we want to look at pretty
I'm sorry, that's
typical
just
things. Yeah.
we've been
That is what
conditioned
it
to think
is.
of that as pretty, and it's not our fault. And then you want to blame us. This is just like sustainable fashion. You want to blame us because we, as the audience, don't deem this pretty. Well, since I've been alive, you have defined what pretty standards are. And now you're putting the blame on me, even though as a company and the marketing has always been to position this is pretty. And then they don't take blame for it or any ownership. And they're just like, oh, well, the public, it's just like,
You told me what to think. And now
that's
I'm
exactly
buying all
right.
the things that you want me to buy.
And now it's my fault. Whew. But I'm saying it's a little realer than usual. I'm just like, don't put that blame on us. Okay, sorry. What else?
That's it for our ranting today.
Any more questions? I promise I'll be nice.
No, we don't have any more questions.
It's too
But
bad.
those are good ones.
I was just solid. I mean, it was just straight, sharp shooting today.
Boom, boom, boom.
What can I do?
Thank you for submitting your questions.
Sorry if I was
Don't be
so
scared off. We love you.
I think this is why you ask. And what am I going to do? Give you lame shit? Let's be real.
Doing the Taylor Swift heart. We love you.
We do love you. You know that. The question is, do you love us back?
Yeah. Okay, so make sure you guys submit your questions again next week on So Fired Pod on Instagram. If it's a little bit longer, you can send us an email at sofiredpod@gmail.com. And make sure you are subscribed wherever you get your podcast and share this episode with your bestie. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.